Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to StockSageAI. In this video, we are going to talk about the AI Portfolio Advisor feature, which you can access from the navigation panel. So when I click on this button, I can see three different tabs. One is the dashboard, the second is the create portfolio, and then the third is the my portfolios. Currently, we don't have any data as a AI portfolio, which we have created. So I can go to the second tab and begin from here. So the whole idea of building this feature was that a lot of times people don't have knowledge in terms of how to uh, choose the stocks basis their specific goals, risk tolerance, preferences. They normally do buy stocks either with the help of colleagues, they got a tip or something, they read something somewhere, and on the basis of those only. But it's not a very educated guess. Primarily, what we should do is we should do our homework to understand the companies which we are investing in, how they're performing, what are the different KPIs, how they kind of set up overall as compared to the market, as compared to the peers, and likewise. So, what we have done is we have built a mechanism where the AI does all the hard work for you. You only need to provide certain inputs in terms of what is your investment goal, what is the time horizon, what is your risk tolerance, is there any sector preference, what is the portfolio size, and then even the investment amount you want to invest in the stock market. So that helps the system to take these inputs, do its own jugglery in the background. It will do the magic, figure out what is the best case stock for you. It will create that portfolio and showcase it to you. We can use this wizard to do that, and I'll quickly begin with the wizard. I'll come back to these templates we have. So these are kind of ready-made templates to showcase for certain markets if you want to build a conservative portfolio or a balanced portfolio or an aggressive tech-focused portfolio. This is not a generic portfolio. This is specifically tech-focused. It will only be catering to the technology companies. So let's come back to the overall wizard so that you can walk through that. So we click on start. Let's say I want to build a conservative portfolio. I'm okay with let's say 8% or 10% returns. I don't want a lot of risk, but I want the capital to appreciate. So I choose growth over here. I choose a time horizon of let's say long term. I want to invest in Indian market. I select Indian market over here. I'm not going stock sector specific. So I'm not choosing any of these sectors mentioned over here. I'll keep that open. I move to the next. The diversification is in terms of how many stocks I want to invest in and what is the balance or the weight of those stocks in the portfolio. So let's say I'm choosing five stocks or maybe eight stocks. Let's choose eight stocks. Okay. I'll select more evenly distributed weight across all stocks. Market is high diversification. Move to the next step. Next. Let's say I want to invest 2.5 lakh rupees. So let me enter this. So that gives an per stock contribution of 31,250 and create portfolio. So this might take some time because the system will go back based on your requirements, do the math, do its magic, and come back with a list of stocks presented to you. There could be certain scenarios where specific filters which you have chosen might not be able to provide you a lot of stocks, and you might get a very short list. Let's say you ask for 10 stocks, but it only gives you four or five stocks. It means that the criteria which you have set is not available in a lot of stocks. So they have got filtered out over multiple criterias. And what AI does is, with its own logic and all, it will give you the final list. So now if we see, we have got like eight stocks over here. We have the list of stocks. We have the weightage, we have the expected return for these stocks, we have the beta of these stocks. And if you see, they are fairly kind of diversified in terms of the overall contribution to the portfolio. The expected return is 45.67%. Volatility is also reasonable. Sharpie ratio is 37.17. This is risk adjusted return again, and the total investment of 2.5 lakh rupees. It gives you the sector breakdown. Then it gives you the investment detail, that for each stock, how much, what is the stock price today, how much quantity of stocks you need to buy, how much are you going to invest, and what is the overall actual weightage for that. So out of 2.5 lakh rupees, you are only going to invest 2.33 lakh rupees. The remaining cash would be available with you basis this portfolio. Now, very smart feature which we have built here is backtesting. Had we bought these stocks 1 year ago, how would it have fared against if the same amount was invested in Nifty? So if you see, we would have actually made a difference of 90% here. The portfolio is giving a return of 97%. The Nifty gave a return of 7% over 1 year. So that is very promising number. The portfolio has outperformed the Nifty by 90%. Now, when we do the stock selection, we are not looking at all of this data. So this is a very educated guess over here in terms of what we are investing, where we are investing, how much we are investing, and what kind of returns it has given in the past, and what's the overall trajectory. Okay. We can see the monthly return breakup as well, like what stocks performed at what percentage overall over the period, how the portfolio has performed, what was the monthly win rate, what was the best month, what was the worst month. And then we can look at the stock performance per stock level, how the stock has performed, the start price and the ending price. We can go to the save portfolio button. We can look at the portfolio insights the system gives us. Again, this is all AI generated, and we can save the portfolio. So let me save this AI portfolio conservative growth. Let me save it. It will take a few seconds. And once it is saved, yeah, so you can go back to my portfolios and you can view that portfolio mentioned over here. I can view the details of that portfolio. If I have multiple portfolios here, I can select and view the details, and I can build these portfolios for my investment decisions. I can have a conservative growth, I can have an aggressive growth portfolio, I can build multiple portfolios. So this is how the overall feature works, and how the investors can benefit from this feature. This is, I would say, the marquee feature or the hero feature of our platform, which a lot of investors have appreciated who are using our platform today. That's pretty much from my side on this feature. Thank you so much for your time.